single day, in almost every home around the world, people use this small wooden stick to start a fire, to light a stove, to light a candle, to light a lamp when the power goes out. It's small, so simple, so common that most people never even think about it. But have you ever asked yourself, where does a matchstick actually come from? What is it really made of? And how does a factory produce millions of them every single day? The answer might surprise you, because this incredible journey starts with something you have probably eaten before: palm fruit. Yes, the very same fruit used to make palm oil in kitchens all over the world. Today, we are going to follow that fruit step by step, from the farm all the way to the small flame in your kitchen. Get ready, because this process is bigger and more fascinating than you ever imagined. Our journey begins on the farm, where palm fruit grows tall under the hot sun. These trees produce large, heavy bunches of palm fruit packed tightly with dozens, sometimes bundles of small reddish-orange fruit. Workers harvest these bunches by hand, cutting them down carefully and gathering them into large baskets and sacks. Truckload after truckload, thousands of these fruits are brought together in one place, ready for the next stage of the process. This is not a small operation, it's a massive one, because to make millions of matchsticks, you need an enormous amount of raw materials to begin with. Once the fruits arrive, they are poured into a pot. These pots are placed over open fire, and the fruits are boiled for a long time, because heat softens the tough outer skin of the fruit, making it much easier to process in the next step. As the fruit cooks, thick steam rises into the air, and the workers carefully watch the fire, making sure the heat stays ready. This step might look simple, but it's an important one, because if the fruit isn't cooked properly, the next stage becomes much harder. Now comes one of the most physically demanding parts of the entire process: pounding. Workers take the softened cooked palm fruit and pound it inside large wooden mortars using heavy wooden pestles, again and again and again. With every strike, the fruit begins to break apart, releasing a thick, sticky, orange-red pulp. This work takes strength, patience, and rhythm. Once the pounding is done, it's time to sort. Inside the pulp are small dark hard palm kernel, round, tough, and full of oil. Around them are golden orange fibrous strands, light, stringy, almost like natural thread. Workers sit together, carefully separating these two materials by hand. The kernels are placed into one basin. The fibrous strands are placed into another. This sorted process takes hours, especially when working with such large quantities. After sorting, the fibrous skin is carried outside and spread across huge open yards under direct sunlight. What was once wet, heavy, and sticky will soon become light, dry, and breathly. Workers walk across the massive spread, turning and flipping the materials with wooden paddles, making sure every single strand dries evenly under the sun. This can take an entire day, sometimes longer, depending on the weather, but the sun does what no machine can do quite as naturally. It dries the materials completely, preparing it for its journey into the factory. Once fully dried, the fibrous materials is packed tightly into large sacks. These sacks are loaded onto small local trucks, ready to leave the farm behind. The trucks travel down long dusty road, moving from the quiet countryside toward the noise and machinery of a large industrial factory. This is the moment where nature hands off its raw material to human engineering and technology. At the factory, the dry fibrous materials is poured into a massive industrial grinding machine. The machine rolls to life, breaking the dry fiber down into a fine texture powder. This powder becomes the foundation for the next major step in production. Inside a clean control mixing room, workers combine the powder with other carefully measured ingredients. Inside large mixing vats, slowly the mixture thickens, transforming into a smooth paste-like substance. This is one of the most careful control steps in the entire factory. Precision matters here more than anywhere else. While the mixture is being prepared, another part of the factory is busy with a completely different task. Large wooden planks arrive at the factory, smooth and pale. Automatic machines plane and shape these planks, softening under surface and removing any rough edges. Now, these thousands of sticks move together along a conveyor belt, heading toward the coating station. Here, each stick is carefully treated, one row at a time. Thousands of matchsticks pass through this stage every single minute. A perfectly synchronized dance between machine and material. After coating, the matchstick moved to large drying racks. Standing upright in perfect rows, warm air flows around them, helping them dry completely and become firm and ready for use. Workers walk along the racks, inspecting the sticks carefully, checking for consistency and quality before they move on to the final stage. Once fully dried, automatic machines gather the matchstick into small neat bundles. Mechanical hands move the incredible speed and precision, sliding each bundle directly into an empty matchbox tray over and over again without ever slowing down. Empty matchboxes move steadily along the production line, each one filled perfectly by machine. Within seconds, boxes are closed, sealed and ready. Then colorful labels are applied automatically, giving each box its final branded look. Finished boxes are grouped together, wrapped and packed into larger shipping cartons, ready to leave the factory. From here, forklifts carry pallets of packaged matchboxes onto large delivering trucks. These trucks travel out into the world, delivering the finished product to shops, markets and stores everywhere. Soon, these matchboxes sit neatly on shelves, waiting for someone to pick them up. And finally, someone reaches for a single matchstick. They strike it against the box. A small spark ignited into a bright, warm flame. That flame lights a stove, cooks a meal, lights a candle in the dark. It's such a small, simple action, but now you know the incredible journey behind it. From a palm fruit growing quietly under the sun, through fire, water, machines, and human hands, all the way to the single powerful spark. The next time you strike a match, remember you are holding the result of an entire hidden world of work, effort, and craftsmanship.